Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Cincinnati Bengals, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know, we've watched it through the centuries, but we know that upsets happen in this moment. Probably Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots in their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
First play is to the air. That's about the quick hitter. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going from the pistol, rush. And the coverage receiver just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now, after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Alert! Alert!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Gun!
From the 16. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. Escapes a defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice run across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Work so far, he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. We know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. 3 more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They've got a first to begin the frame. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. In the gun, it's Rush. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
The gun here, Rush. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to. Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot just down the line.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Brown. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Here we go.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Gun.
No running here. It's Tom Phillips. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Javon seconds, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, Burrow to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
1-1, ready?
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. He's got this complete. It's Todd Brooks. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They're now set for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. And he's got it. It's in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number one. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They have themselves another first and 10.
That's good for our Bengals.
Gun.
Running once more with Brooks. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Here we go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
That's interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset this chain.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Play action now. Rush. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 32. Forced out to his right. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run again with Hubbard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Panthers have the ball, but need to erase that deficit to win their first title. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rush looking to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Panthers first down.
1st and 10. Here's Rush. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Intended for Jatavion Sanders. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. Back to the air on 2nd. Rush. Caught by Hubbard. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Counter play, Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here's Rush to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
15-yard loss. It's 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. They get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bengals, well, they could probably just run away and hide. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Escapes the pocket. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Gun.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards.
Here we go. 11. Ready? Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Burrow's going to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Let's get set.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
This one is up and good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. McMillan coming in motion right.
Hawk 70.
To the air with Rush. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
And it's all over. The Cincinnati Bengals are your Super Bowl champions. It isn't just that they are Super Bowl champions, Brock. It's also about how they got there. A dominating win in what's supposed to be our most competitive game of the year.
And when it mattered the most, they really leaned on the strengths of this team to not just win it all, but to make a statement. Do so in a way that you're not supposed to do in a Super Bowl. This is meant to be your toughest fight. An all-out battle for every yard and every inch and every point. And instead, well, with the league's two best teams in the building, we saw one team truly in a class of their own.
Here's Commissioner Goodell to award the coveted Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And they've reached the pinnacle of the football world, ending the season as Super Bowl champions. That brings our season to a close as well. Such an incredible year. So until next season, for my broadcast partner Brock Heward, our incredible crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.